Is this working? Okay. Hello, Gunners. Now I know it has been a while since the first episode. I'm sorry. But for this episode, I am alone. I do hope Sophie and Shani will be able to join me for the next episodes if we can get the schedule right. Mm. Uh, yeah, but this episode it's a special episode because I interviewed P Diddy. Yes, P Diddy, the man who has been going viral since he got arrested. Now I called the prison where he was arrested, and yeah, I told them that can I do an interview, and then they said yes. So they hooked me up with Diddy. So I'm gonna play that recording for you guys, and this is 100% real. This is not fake. This is real. yeah, yeah. So enjoy, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna play it for you guys now. Hello, Diddy. I know that you're in prison right now and that we don't have enough time to talk, but thanks for agreeing to be in my podcast.
What would you like to know?
Tell me everything. Is it true that there's a dungeon under your house?
The dungeon? It was a rumor going around back in the days. But no, it was fake. I still get a kick out of it. People still asking me, did you have a dungeon?
Okay, but FBI raided your house and they did find a dungeon.
Ha ha ha, the media got it wrong.
Okay.
The FBI were after someone else who was into nasty business. They came into my house without a search warrant when I was out town and got nothing.
Yeah, whatever. But, there's heavy speculations that you killed Tupac. Is that true?
Now you're getting really out of line and disrespectful to the memory of my friend who passed away. If you want to continue interviewing me, no more questions like that, or you can leave now.
Okay, I'm sorry. Now, will you tell me about the DIDDY parties or the freak-off parties?
Ah, that's a better question. We organized and held a lot of parties in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. These weren't ordinary parties, these were wild. But in the 90s, in late 96, we began to hold the infamous parties that became the legend they are today, the freak-offs. Those were a lot crazier.
Okay, so what do you do at the freak-off parties?
Depends on the kind of freak-off. We could have a dance contest or a beatbox off, a sing-off, a strip show off, but there was an extra kind of freak-off, the Who's Not game.
And what is that?
In short, a game to discover the identity of people who were undercover. We would play at the end of every party as a special activity. The game is actually really simple. Everyone is asked questions and they have to answer truthfully, but no one is allowed to wear any clothes.
Okay.
We found it was the easiest way to see who's not who they say or pretend to be. So we called it the Who's Not game.
Is it true that Kevin Hart was always there at the freak-off parties?
Kevin was part of my crew at the time, so he was definitely around during my parties. Not sure if he was there all the time, but at one point he was always invited with all his friends. Kevin's a funny guy.
Okay, calm down. Okay, don't yell at me. Now, what I'm gonna ask you might be insulting, but a couple years ago, a video of you assaulting a woman was released to the public. What's your opinion on that? What were you really doing? And why were you beating her up?
That video was not what it looks like. I know it looked like I attacked the woman, but in reality, she was a stalker. She was sneaking into my home every night for months. I was afraid she might be some crazy fan. I had to get her out of my house, and I admit it might have gotten a bit more violent than necessary, but I was frustrated. That being said, I would never hit a woman.
You're lying, Diddy.
Well, it's up to you to believe me or not. That's up to you. But I remember how the whole media was obsessed with that video. They were calling me a woman beater, and it was just not true. It hurt knowing people saw me as something I wasn't.
But it's 100% you. I mean, you're in prison right now. You're guilty.
Yes, I am in prison, but that's because of other unrelated reasons. I'm not perfect, I'm not gonna deny it, but I'm not a woman beater. I would never hit a woman. Ever. And the video was heavily edited. That's a fact.
That is not a fact. But okay. How about the video where you and SpongeBob SquarePants freaked each other off?
You're starting to be disrespectful now. If you want to ask unrelated questions or have fun, I'm not gonna stop you. But watch your tone when talking about serious subjects, please.
Disrespectful? What? This is serious and I need serious answers. Why are you refusing to answer? Is it because you're guilty?
Fine. Yes, there is a video of me and SpongeBob SquarePants in a freak off. We had a great time. Is that what you wanted to hear?
Yes, that's good. Now, describe what you did in full details.
It's a bit embarrassing. Can I just skip this part?
No, tell me.
Alright, I'll start by saying it's been a long time since this video came in existence. It became popular on YouTube for a time, but then they took it down, so it's a bit surprising you know about it. Now, about the contents of the video, I'm gonna be brief. I beat SpongeBob at the game.
You have to tell me in full details.
Oh, come on. Okay, you really want to know?
Yes.
Well, let's just say SpongeBob tried his best, but I had more skills when it came to the Who's Not game. In the end, he had to admit he was defeated, and he was exposed. They're happy now?
Okay, that's still whatever. Okay, please tell me about the baby oils. The FBI found 1,000 baby oils. What the hell is that for?
The baby oil is used to slide better in the game. Have you never done a freak off?
No. Oh my god, you're such a creep.
You know what? I've been nice to you. Thanks a lot for calling me the C word.
Okay, Diddy, I think that's it. Wait, no, I have one more question. There's a footage of you and a midget covered in baby oils, freaking each other off. Explain that.
Are you talking about that video of me and the world famous rapper Lil Wayne getting oiled up for a freak off?
Yeah, explain that. Describe it in full details.
Well, there's not much to say. We oiled ourselves up and had a good time. Are you gonna ask me about one more video now?
Yeah, no, I think that's it. Yeah, enjoy your time in prison.
I will. Thanks for coming. It's been great.